Well, howdy gang. I didn't plan on doing a video today, but as you may have seen by my post, I had a breakdown. So I had a hub seal leak, which in turn let the bearing go. Didn't let it go bad, but it wasn't good, it was hot. So I found that when I got to my changeover site. And so we've organised for my trailers to come back to Port Macquarie. So now I'm going up to Port to pick up the trailers, and then I go back to Sydney, and then I'll be back too late to do a Brisbane run. So for the next couple of nights I'll be doing Wagga because that leaves later. So that'll suit me. It'll be different content. So yeah, let's get into it and go and find where these trailers are. Yeah, so as I said, I got to the changeover location and I got out and I could smell gear oil, and I thought it was coming from the back end of the truck because I smelled it when I was unhitching the turntable, but it turns out it was the steer wheel on the driver's side. So yeah, rang the boss, rang the 24-hour helpline from PACCAR, and they organised the tow, and yeah, so the trailers got dragged back to Port Macquarie, and so I'm going off up to pick them up. But I just want to thank the guys, Cody and his boys at what do they call themselves? Advanced Automotive in Taree. Yeah, just jumped straight into it this morning, got the job done, got it sorted, and yeah, she's all good to go again. So almost 800,000 Ks on these bearings. So the truck's going in for a service in another couple of weeks. So I'm going to get the one on the left-hand side changed as a precaution, and yeah, just make sure everything's all good. So I know this one probably failed because the seal leaked, but yeah, I've already spoke to the boss man and he said, yeah, just get it changed. So we'll sort that out then. It just means that when I come home on a Saturday, I'll lose a bit more time, but I'd rather lose it on a Saturday than on the side of the road through the middle of the week. But yeah, as it is now, I'll get up here and grab these trailers and head back down to Sydney, drop them off, and then I've got to have 7 hours off before I go to Wagga tonight. So so I'll do Wagga for the next 2 nights. So it'll be a bit of daytime driving. I'll go down overnight, but it'll be daytime when I'm coming back. So I'm not going to waste that opportunity to do a bit of filming there too. And today, driving through the day, it's something you don't do very often in this gig. And yeah, I spend my time sort of looking around at stuff, looking at the stuff you miss when it's at night time because you don't see it. There'll be just more traffic, more people to look out for is the only issue. So we'll manage. Well, we're here. I haven't been up here since all this stuff's been put on. That used to be the only place that was here. And this is all new industrial area. Direct's got a shed here. Turn that down for a second. Are we going to do what they say can't be done? So I've got to go and find where my trailers are. Suppose I'll enter the cul-de-sac and oh there they are down there. Rightio. Alright, we'll go and do a U-turn. Well, I think that's them down there anyway. We'll go do a U-ey and pick these things up. So we're out of it. Oh, we're out of the yard anyway. We're just got to make sure we clear that car that's parked over there.
Turn right on Cross Road.
trailers again. These aren't the trailers that I was to pick up, but it doesn't matter neither here nor there really. So well, I don't think they were. No, they weren't. I thought so. Not the regular trailers that I towed. So, we'll get back up here, get back onto the freeway, and then head south. We used to come up here to Sandcrocs to the FedEx depot. I used to come over here to the FedEx depot, and which is almost next door. Nothing much has changed on this side of the road. It looks like one extra building. That side's had a fair upgrade. Warm too, it's 26 degrees. So So I'm just going back over the Manning River now, the first bridge. Man, you forget what these places look like when you don't drive them at daytime. But yeah, I got to hightail it as fast as I can back to Sydney, just for the simple reason I've got to get me 7 hours rest in. So there's no stopping for a meal this afternoon on the way back. What is the time? It's midday now. GPS, I punched the address in even though where I'm going. I punched the address in just to see what it says, and I figured I'd be back down there in Sydney about 4 o'clock. It says 3:45, but it'll be around 4 o'clock, which means I can't leave until about 11 at the earliest, which isn't too bad for the simple reason the depot in Wagga doesn't open till about 4:30 or something, I think. So yeah, I can have a feed, have a shower, have a sleep, and I'll be able to get down there to Wagga in good time, like all above board, all legal, no dodging nothing. I can't dodge anything anyway because of the electric logbook, but yeah, it'll be all good. So last time I was out there in Wagga area was the last time I came home from Perth, which was about 3 years ago, just a bit over 3 years ago. So I haven't been there for ages, and that was when I used to cart with FedEx, and the FedEx depot at Wagga was more or less right next to the direct depot, so it's good. I know exactly where I'm going. But we'll just continue on down the road here, keep it rolling, and yeah, I'm just enjoying the daytime scenery for a change. So I'll get that on the way back. I'll get the mornings on the way back from Wagga, and by the time I get back into Sydney, it should be about 8:30 in the morning. So we'll get it all sorted. Alright, we're back to Raymond Terrace. Be interested to see what this looks like in the daytime. I've only ever seen it at night. Definitely going to be awesome when this opens up. It's going to be unreal, actually.
eastbound and loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done?
Well, I'll answer this phone.
And it's short time to get there.
This part south of Heather Road just looks the same as it does of a night. I can see what this looks like. But I can't remember the last time I drove up here. Actually, I can. It was probably 2 years ago. Last time I came up here through the daytime. I was on holidays. And there was none of this going on, of course. This is where I'm going to lose a bit of time. So it's already come back from, well, it changed the depot where I'm going to take those trailers, which was going to put me in there about 3:30, but it's already 3:45. It says I'm going to get there now. It'll be it's still 4 o'clock by the time I get back there. So, keep turning them down. Yeah, it'll still be 4 o'clock by the time I get back there. So, just slow going through here. I'm not used to dealing with traffic. I sort of like the nighttime driving because of it. Definitely got some big ass cranes up here anyway. Alright, we'll keep rolling through here. And I won't bore you with any more of this slow traffic shit. And we'll have a little bit of a chat later on. Alright, so we're back at the depot in Sydney, or one of the depots. Now I'm going to go over to the other one where I'm coming out of tonight, and that's where I'll park up and I'll cook dinner. So I'm going to make my way over there, have a shower, cook some tucker, and I'll see you guys a bit later.